Unique Mongolian herdsman is the urga, a long pole of willow with an attached noose of rawhide. Even though this is the traditional herder's tool, most of the men I saw were using a lasso to capture their animals. Nurzud here has been awarded the respect of Chandman district for his masterful equestrian skills. An experienced herdsman like Nurzud will take just a couple of days to fully break in a wild stallion.
Mare's milk is a highly nutritious staple of the Mongolian diet. They do all sorts of things with it. Ferment it, distill alcohol from it, even turn it into cheese. Believe it or not, it even has medicinal properties.
Dashtondov makes that call to placate the mare. He also beckons good fortune that the milk will be endowed with life-giving properties. Herdsmen have an intimate knowledge of animals. Livestock are intrinsic to their way of life, providing milk, meat, skins, wool, and of course mobility.
Монголчуудын энэдрэл дээшж байна гэж хэлж штэ тий. Мал ховд ирж улсын мал ховд ирээд энэдрэл бидний ард улсын нэг бөөн байсан мал ховд ирж бидний энэдрэл дээшж байна.
The women work a very long day. One of the most important jobs they do is milking the animals. In this case, about 40 goats and 60 sheep. The sheep's milk is used to produce about 10 different products. Here in this sack, it's being fermented. And to do that, you have to churn it between 2,000 to 3,000 times each day. I think I better have a go at that before I get covered. After 24 hours, a byproduct forms in here, butter, and they skim that off and save it. More?
Mongols spend the summer preparing to survive the winter and harsh spring months. A sheep's stomach is used to store butter and can hold about 20 kilograms, a valuable source of energy which will stay fresh for up to a year. The hearth is the focal point of the ger. For fuel, Mongol women collect and dry animal dung.
The fermented milk underneath the butter is called ayrag, and that's used to make another essential ingredient in Mongolian life, alcohol. And they do that by distilling it in this simple pot still. What we've got here is a big vat of fermented milk that's being heated so that it boils. The steam then rises in this barrel and condenses on the underside of another container that's full of cold water that's being moved around. When it condenses, it runs down and it drips off into a third container that's suspended inside this barrel. Now that alcohol's called arki, and it's about 10% proof. But on special occasions, when they want something a bit stronger, they can distill it again and end up with something comparable to vodka.
Mongolians believe that all aspects of nature are inhabited by spirits and gods. The sound of overtone singing is believed to have beneficial effects on people, animals, and the environment. It is said to mimic the drone of an impending windstorm coming off Mount Jargaland. The sound warns people of imminent danger before it sweeps across the Mongolian steppes. Mongols have been Buddhists since the 15th century. Although their religion is related to Tibetan Buddhism, it also incorporates elements of shamanism and folk religion, practices forbidden during the communist regime. In most parts of Mongolia, the Bactrian camel has the primary role of pack animal. Camels are tough, stubborn animals and full of character. They're perfectly adapted to serve the needs of nomads. Weighing in at a ton, a camel can carry a load of 140 kilograms for 100 miles without food or water.